If they've really got their queen, and Nas is right about what happens next, we need a new plan.
No, we need the old plan. We need the Hammer of Dawn.
Oh, thank God.
Looks like you need a ride.
How'd you find us?
You think I'm gonna give you a one-of-a-kind piece of tech without the ability to track it to the center of the planet?
Yeah, fine. And speaking of one-of-a-kinds, help me hook up this skip.
You find what you're looking for?
Yeah. And now we need to kill it.
Is she, you know, all right?
Not really. But let me ask you something. How long would it take to get the Hammer of Dawn up and running?
Funny you should ask. The data drive you found months ago about the UIR?
Yeah?
Interesting stuff.
Interesting how?
You'll see. And lucky for us, I have an old UIR contact. Take us home, Sam.
Got it, sweet cheeks.
Welcome to Vasgar, home to the Union of Independent Republic's secret space program.
Never been in UIR territory before.
You still haven't. Vasgar was independent. The UIR had the pleasure of occupying... No, excuse me. Liberating this glorious land.
Okay, remember how I told you only pissed-off nomads lived out here now? Meet Garen Paddock, the most pissed-off and nomadic of them all.
This is your old UIR contact?
Two things I dislike, Baird. The cog and children. You've brought me both.
Two things I dislike? Old men and deserts. And yet, here we are.
Ha! I like this one. Follow me.
So, it turns out the UIR space program went way beyond what the COG publicly revealed. Somewhere in this cosmodrome here, there's a rocket loaded with functional Hammer of Dawn satellites. I think we can get the entire system back online and start hitting the swarm where they live.
If the UIR has satellites during the Pendulum Wars, why didn't you use them?
The politicians wanted their armistice. Launching those satellites would have guaranteed another century of war. But still, some in our military tried to launch.
It kinda triggered a small civil war, actually.
So we know this Cosmodrome's layout. Where are the satellites?
Try the rocket hangar. Here.
And the wind flares are too severe to fly over that desert. So that's where your skiff comes in.
Question. How do we know these satellites are still functional? Or if they're even compatible with ours?
Answer. We don't. And that's where you come in.
Unless you're too cowardly. Or stupid. Or weak.
Man, who is that?
A friend, believe it or not. But for now, get to know the layout of that place. There's a good chance most of it's buried in sand. Oh, and come and see me before you go.
Notice the part where no one's sure this will work?
I don't care. We'll make it work. We have to.
Maybe it's time you told me exactly what you saw in that machine.
It's not what I saw. It's what I felt. They have a queen now. They're not gonna stop. Look, I woke her up. So I have to stop her.
Yeah, but this isn't all on you. Come on, let's just go see Baird.
Ah, good, you're here. Grab this module off the table. Jack's about due for an upgrade.
Done. What's it do?
Follow me. So a couple days ago, I sent Paddock a care package. Some DBs and some leeches.
Intriguing. Potentially disastrous, but intriguing.
Thank you. See, the way you described Niles' machine gave me an idea. I call it hijack. Go ahead. Try it out. Show him what you got, Jack.
Whoa. You figured out how to override the hive mind?
No. Jack just floods their brains with voltage. It's crude, doesn't last long, but it worked.
So which swarm can we use it?
Well, our test subject data is limited, obviously, but... you know what? Go nuts out there. See what happens. Oh, one more thing. Stop by and see Paddock before you go. He's out front.
One more thing, Bear. Once we get this hammer up, I need to know if I can rely on you.
Don't worry about that. This time, we're gonna do it right.
You know what happened to Lizzie and the convoy? It wasn't your fault.
Kind of you to say, but I'm the one who pushed the button. I had a bad feeling about it. I didn't want to do it, but I did. So that's on me.
Speaking of, all that, have you seen JD around lately?
Try my best not to, kid.
Come have a look, children. Until a few weeks ago, we were holding out fine against your so-called swarm. Then, everything changed. They got smarter. Suddenly, they were wearing armor. And they started making these. Take one, if you want.
So you all have been fighting the swarm alone?
Yes, which is why I agreed to let Bear come here. We help you with your rocket launch. You help us take back our land. Speaking of which, our water supply's been cut off. We've been trying to restore it, but your swarms made that difficult, to say the least.
Getting the hammer up's our priority, but... Say we help. What do you need?
Our water tower. You'll pass it on the way out. Haven't heard from my people there in a while. Could be nothing, could be something. Check in if you can.
All right.
And now the big question. Are you children really prepared for this? Because your skiff's ready on the runway, and the desert awaits.
About time we got to the skiff. You good?
I did some training in the Deadlands back in OCS. Let me know if you want a few desert farms.
You know, only one of us grew up in a city, and it wasn't me. Bear, are we expecting anyone?
No, we are not.
Well, this can't be good.
I don't believe this. I hope you're not here to stop us.
Actually...
Because you can't.
Kate.
Maybe you should try listening for once.
Kate. I'm listening.
Yeah, well, don't bother. I'm done.
Okay. Because I'm here to help. If you'll have me.
I'm sorry, what?
Dad told me about Mount Kadar. What you learned. And... Look, I know you don't trust me. After everything that happened, what I've done, I don't blame you.
So what does Jin think about you being here?
Jin doesn't know.
Really?
And let me guess, he's here to pitch in too?
Yeah. Turns out Foz isn't so bad.
No, I am actually. You just got used to me.
Who the hell are they?
Friends. They'll be joining us.
Yeah? I don't like them.
Shocker.
You want these two along? Fine. But I deal with you, not them.
You good with that?
Like I said, I'm here to help. Baird.
Come on then. Let's hop in that Raven and find some satellites.
No, Raven. The wind flares out there will kill you.
So what? We walk there?
Hey, man, if you want to walk, feel free. But we got other plans.
Oh, it's not that skiff, is it?
Okay, man. Before we go, I got a bone to pick. A big one.
Sure. Pick away.
You lied to me. And then, after you got hurt, you pushed us away. Like we didn't even know you.
Look, I haven't exactly been myself, Del. I know that.
So who showed up today?
Your friend. For what it's worth, I tried to convince him to embrace Dark JD. But something about you two brings out the best in him. All right, I know why we're here. But where are we going?
An old rocket hangar, to the east. And just a heads up, the Nomads could use some help too.
Then let's do it. Hold up, man. You can't just say let's do it and make the last few months disappear.
Del, come on.
No, it's okay. Let him get it out. No, see, that's not fair. You're being unreasonable, and I want to stay mad. Then stay mad. Not here to prove anything. Just here to help. As am I. So it appears his decency's rubbing off on me.
Delta, Paddock just let me in on something that's kind of relevant. When the UIR base commander thought he was going to lose to the rebels, he infected all military computers with some sort of boot sector virus.
Meaning most of the tech we'll find out here has been bricked for decades.
Yeah. Jack should be able to power past any remaining malware and reboot the machine. He just needs access.
All right, Baird. Understood.
That's gotta be the rocket hangar. So let's park this thing and find an old rocket.
Got it. Paddock said there's plenty of swarm out here, so stay sharp. Shit, they're here.
So, how are we handling this?
We're pinned down! We gotta deal with those turrets!
Jack, take him!
Oh, shit!
Robbers! Keep him back!
Let him have it! Spin those turrets around! That's it. They're done. Good night.
Paddock, the swarm tried to stop us, but we're heading into the hangar now.
Good. Your rocket should be inside. Let me know when you need translations, because you will. I speak 5 languages.
Okay, got it. Let's get inside. Help me.
So, where do we go? Place looked huge from the outside.
It's gotta have a mission control. Or command center.
Or whatever the UIR called it.
Hey, mission control is accurate enough. And keep going. It's close.
Reckon there's even more boats beneath all this sand.
Way to keep it light, Files.
Another door. Help me.
This must be the place.
Let's get some light in here.
Well, the lights work at least. And I'd say we found the rocket hangar.
Maybe I need new glasses, but I'm not seeing any rocket.
Paddock, Baird. The hangar's empty.
Well, shit. If the rocket was moved, there's gotta be a record of it. You know what? Hack into an access port. Let's see if Jack can bypass that virus.
Okay, Jack. Let's pull some records.
Okay, Jack's giving me a window into the mainframe. Ooh, that's some nasty malware. Adaptive. Semi-sentient.
Don't worry, Jack's got this. Right, buddy? Ha! No virus can stop Jack.
Data's coming in. Paddock, I assume you can read this?
Yes, but much of it is encrypted. Okay, the rocket's nose cone is close. Check the assembly chamber on the other side of the hangar.
Nose cone? What about the rocket?
The hammer satellites are part of the nose cone. Go deal with that, and we'll keep digging on the rocket's location.
Wilco, Delta out. All right, let's go find those satellites.
Boss, we're Vasgari. Could you have read those files?
Nah, I was born in New Ephyra. My parents wouldn't even speak Vasgari with me growing up. Didn't want to see me different.
Okay, what now?
Well, let's bring that, platformy thing this way.
It's called a gantry.
Is it then?
Jack, bring it over.
Oi! Back here. This thing's our way across.
Finally, something I can drive. Come on, you lot. All aboard.
Okay, Foz, take us across.
With pleasure.
One thing, children. I mentioned how the UIR attacked that facility and tried to launch our Hammer of Dawn satellites.
Yeah?
I led that attack.
Did? Why?
To destroy the cog.
Yeah, well, makes sense.
These days, I'm somewhat less interested in destroying the cog.
Good to know, Paddock. Okay, let's go. This way to the satellites. Give me a hand. Well, no satellites here. Let's keep looking.
Paddock, I'm curious. How long did your siege against this place last?
3 days. We attacked the moment Premier Deshinko sat down with your chairman to discuss the armistice. You hit us with the hammer first. We thought it was only fair to hit back.
Okay.
Look alive! Here we go!
Oh, shit!
Hang on, I'm right there!
Jack!
Rolling smoke!
We dropped them all. Now,
Let's get a move on.
Paddock, Baird. Ran into some swarm, but we're back on track.
Also, Paddock, COG that hammered you 50 years ago isn't us. We're not them.
Well, if you launch those satellites, you'll be doomed to make the same mistakes.
What is this knob even on about?
Help me with this before Paddock starts talking again.
I heard that.
More of them.
How we handle this?
Okay, get on top.
About bloody time!
Took a hit! So let's try that again. Again.
That's the last one.
So, let's keep looking for those satellites.
They're down. Again. Come on.
Man, look at this. Must have been quite a fight.
It was.
Paddock, you fought to launch the hammer yourself, but now you're saying it's a mistake. What gives?
You launch, you buy us some time, but eventually they'll win. You must know this.
No, I don't. Door's welded shut.
Then that's the door you want.
Jack, rip that door.
Oh shit. Here we go.
All right, let's get set up. They're coming.
Someone get on that turret! Oh shit, we got poppers! Don't let him get too close!
That was certainly a handful.
And in other news, Jack got the door open. Good job.
Just realised if my parents hadn't have left Ascot, my dad might have been here fighting off Paddock's men.
You, Lascari, what did your father do?
He was a surgeon.
Then he was lucky. We shot every doctor we captured.
Can we turn him off?
Should be through here. Grab the other side.
Gotcha. We found the nose cone. Yeah, but it's missing satellites.
Wait. I see the others. Either side of the chamber.
Let's get on that gantry. We'll load them up one at a time.
Good idea. I'll drive.
Bring the gantry in closer, Jack. Just like the last one.
Come on, let's do this.
Which platform should we hit first?
Make the call.
Choices, choices. All right, off we go then.
Having a problem, pal?
No, just figuring it out.
So our friend Paddock's got some interesting thoughts on the Hammer of Dawn.
Who's he to judge? He tried to launch it himself.
Okay, let's get that thing loaded onto the nose cone. Let's try this.
There, satellites on the move.
Stay clear of that rail, people.
Like a shot.
bollocks are stuck. Maybe it just needs a nudge. Okay. Maybe it needs more of a shove. Oh shit, Panzer! No, wait, two Panzers!
First one's down! Don't do that again! Hauser number 2 has left the platform.
And our satellite's sitting pretty on the no-scope. One down.
Then let's get the gantry over to the other side.
Right, on it.
Okay, let's go.
Brace yourselves, this might be a little rough.
Hey, what if Paddock's right about launching these satellites?
Oh shit! Swarm on the other platform! Sitting ducks down here!
Boss, get us higher!
On it! Oh shit!
This is the opposite of higher?
I'm aware of that! Got it! Got it!
Keep us moving!
Doing my best!
Dead!
Shit! Zion! And we got a bastard too!
We gotta get off this thing!
Well, there's a higher platform to the left. Hang on. Get us there now!
All right, big guy's down. Boss, you missed it.
I know, mate! It's like parallel barking a sailboat!
Jake, you and Bill get off. I'll draw their fire from the gantry.
I'll take that!
Boss, they're clear. Take us away.
Here we go!
Okay, Del, let's clear this platform!
You got it! Someone! Get over here!
Don't give up yet. Target's down!
JD, that all of them?
Yeah, looks like it, yeah.
Then Foz, dock the gantry so we can connect the satellite. Let's get this done.
Oh no! Fuck! Fuck!
They're on us! Take them out!
That went swimmingly.
No comment.
Look for another switch, just like the other one.
This'll work. There.
Watch your head. Here comes satellite number 2.
That's it. All satellites secured.
Back onto the gantry. Let's get him to the hangar.
Not to burst any bubbles, but we're not getting anywhere till we open that big round door.
Well, there's a platform up there. Head over to it.
You read my mind. All aboard!
Okay, let's get up there.
Okay, so what if Paddock's right? Launching these satellites is a bad.
He's right that the hammer's dangerous. Believe me, get that now.
Not launching these satellites is dangerous. Believe me, a world on fire is better than the world they want. We get this thing back to the hangar. We worry about the rest later. Let's try this.
Guys, our pride's leaving.
God damn it. Opening that door must have triggered some automated sequence.
So we babysit it on foot then.
And I was just getting the hang of driving it.
Come on, up these stairs. We can't lose that nose cone. There, let's keep up with it. Watch it, below us. They're done. Come on, let's catch up to the satellites. Way through over here. There it is. Let's keep up. Paddock, Baird, we're escorting the satellites back to the hangar now.
Good. We're still decrypting these old files, but we're making progress. Head out to your skiff. We'll find your rocket soon enough.
All right, we're on our way. Jack, we need some light. Come on. Once we're back in the hangar, we can work our way outside. Need some help. Okay, satellites are safe and sound. If we want to get out of here, we should cross to the other side. Shit! Guys, below us! Jack, take him! Okay, they're down. Let's keep it moving, Delta. Looks like we're all clear.
Okay, just so you know, whether we get the hammer working or not, I'm glad we came.
Yeah, but if we don't get the hammer working, whether you came or not won't matter. Just find a way back up.
Over there! Incoming! Oi! What the hell is that? It's a carrier! And it's not alone! Back up! Back up!
Spread out! Don't let it box us in!
Just keep firing!
Throwing fire!
God!
Throwing fire! Oh yeah!
Bloody hell. Does every carrier burst apart like that?
Yeah, pretty much. Our way out's above us. Let's get up there. Jack, get the doors open. Lift! This way! Everyone get on!
Who knew putting a rocket together would be so difficult?
Let's see. Scientists, rocket scientists, and anyone who's used the expression, it's not rocket science.
What'd you think? We just push a button marked launch?
Oh, I see. Yeah, pick on the handsome one, cut him down to size.
So, we're back across. And for the record, I'm the handsome one, okay?
Paddock, we're almost out of here. Any leads on that rocket?
Yes, it's at a turntable in the east, beyond the Dune Sea. There's a rail bridge blocking the way, but don't worry. My people will raise it for you. So, out in the desert, find train tracks. Then you'll know you're on the right path.
Copy that. All right, let's head for the skiff.
You know, all this time I thought I was the handsome one.
Oh, dear God.
Hey, Paddock, still there? I got a question for you.
No, I'm on lunch break. Of course I'm still here.
Okay, what exactly stopped you from launching the hammer?
The usual problems faced by 200 dedicated patriots trying to defeat 3,000 cowards.
You know, you could just have agreed to the armistice. And spared a lot of lives.
A Groznian proverb for you. A just war is better than an unjust peace.
So, just exactly how many Groznian proverbs justify war?
Most of them.
All right, let's head out.
Children, one more thing. The bridge controls weren't networked, so the base commander's virus didn't affect them. But the bridge itself hasn't been lifted in decades.
What are you saying? You worried about your people not being able to raise it?
No, they'll handle it. But that bridge, it's old and rusty and... just when you're beneath it, don't linger.
Copy that. All right, you heard him. Let's head for the bridge.
So, this Paddock, how does Barrett even know him?
Apparently, Paddock served in the COG for a while.
That guy was COG. When?
Unclear. They didn't seem that eager to talk about it either.
Come on, let's get past the bridge and over to that turntable. Boz, as a Vasgari, are you feeling any, I don't know, connection to this place? Nah. To be honest, I'm glad my parents came to their senses and left. I mean, growing up around here, in the desert, shaking sandwash from your shoes? Nah, I'm good, mate. You know this always wasn't a desert, right? Most of this used to be seashore. Long before I was born, mate. There's the bridge. I hope Paddock's nomads can raise it. There it goes. Well, they haven't dropped it yet. That's good, right?
stable.
Guys, we're getting close. Those are launch towers. And check it out! There's the rocket! Is that mounted on some kind of train?
Then that's how we'll get it back to the hangar.
Huh. Our rocket train's facing the wrong direction.
Which is why it's called a turntable.
Grab the other side and let's get in there. Okay, now, how do we turn this thing?
We started by finding a control room.
Hey, Swarm.
Perfect.
Ready when you
They spotted us!
You know what to do, Delta!
Delta, by the left! Zion!
Look. Another Scion!
Oh shit, Warden coming in! Your aim.
You brought an axe to a gunfight, mate!
All right.
Turntable's clear.
Come on, let's get that train turned around. Need another pair of hands here. Looks like a control room to me.
Now to access the controls.
Jack, get that train pointed toward the hangar.
Beautiful. All that's left now is to get it back to the hangar.
Reckon that train's a step ahead of us.
Shit. Come on, we can catch up to it in the skiff.
All right, everyone, hold on. Here we go.
Why does everything keep leaving without us?
Paddock, Baird, the rocket's on a train headed for the hangar.
Wait, what? It won't make it! The bridge has to be lowered first!
Can't your people do it?
They're not there anymore! Why did you send the train back without lowering the bridge?
Because we didn't... Oh, forget it, we'll lower it ourselves!
Hey, we gotta get back to the bridge controls! Hurry!
What do you think I'm doing?
Hurry, goddammit! Skip order! That train's gonna feed us to the bridge! We're gonna lose the rocket if we don't get to the bridge controls! We're almost there! Keep going! There's a bridge control house. Bring us in close.
All right, go, go!
Swarm!
Oh, you have got to be fucking kidding me!
Clear him out! Clock is ticking, people! The clock is not ticking! The clock is about to explode!
bridge down, now!
Let's move, go!
No! The bridge controls are wrecked!
Then we break it down the old-fashioned way.
Grab that sailboat.
Okay, what the hell am I shooting at?
That big clam. That'll bring it down.
No. That cut it a little close.
Oh, yeah, it did. Come on. Let's just get back to the skiff.
No rest for the wicked, people! Swarm!
Come on, Delta, put him down!
We got a pouncer!
Took him down.
Last one's down. We're good here.
Good news, children. I don't know how you did it, but my scouts have just informed me that your rocket train safely entered the hangar.
Glad to hear it, Paddock.
That's the end of my good news. You have another task. Go secure the Hammer's targeting beacons.
Targeting beacons? What, from the Hammer of Dawn?
Our system was based on targeting beacons. I was saving that info until we knew you could get the rocket.
So where are these beacons?
In the southwest, a cosmonaut training facility. And to be clear, if we don't secure those beacons, we don't have a Hammer of Dawn.
Okay, we're on it.
Something up ahead. Looks like old docks. Should we stop? Hey, convoy trucks, over by that ruin. And it looks like someone's there. Should we stop? Okay, your headaches. They're really gone?
Yeah. As soon as we killed the matriarch, they ended. Haven't had one since.
And this idea you have about your mother being...
It's not an idea. I saw her. I saw whatever she is now.
Kate, I'm guessing that's the water tower Paddock mentioned. We gonna check it out? Wonder how Jen's gonna react when she figures out we're getting the hammer online. Again. Settlement 2 shifted her thinking a bit. Obviously, no thanks to me.
Meanwhile, I often wonder who stuffed that gigantic stick up her ass.
Firm, no comment from Captain Phoenix on that one.
Paddock, Baird. We're heading into the training facility for the beacons.
Good to know. We're standing by.
I've been wondering, how the hell did all this UIR space program stuff not get out? I mean, how did the COG keep it secret?
Simple, when the COG also runs the newspapers. And historians have to apply for a permit to write books. Secrets? Secrets are easy to keep.
Yeah. We can all agree on that one.
Well, guys, check out this crater. What the heck happened here?
The COG happened. They fired a light mass missile on us when we were moments from seizing control of that entire facility.
Wait, I'm confused. The COG? I thought this was a UIR civil war.
The losers don't write the history books, Vescari. You, of all people, should know that.
Glad you could rope my ethnicity into the discussion again. Yeah, thanks for that.
Okay, Paddock, we're here.
Listen, during our attack, I was certain the beacons were somewhere inside that place. But that computer virus locked us out of every building before I could get to them. And until your bot deals with that, you won't get to them either.
You hear that, buddy? Fate's in your tiny metal hands.
Look for a terminal to access in the lobby's security office.
There's our security terminal. Just need to wait for Jack to access it.
What if your bot sent out a pulse? Maybe that will show us the way to get in there.
Jack, pulse.
Guys, what if we sent Jack through that vent? Guys, what if we sent Jack through that vent?
Jack, see if that vent will get you to the security office. Paddock, where do we start looking once we lift the virus?
The centrifuge building. The beacons were most likely hidden there.
Centrifuge. Got it.
But move quickly. A storm is headed your way.
Facility's activating, Delta.
See? I knew Jack could do it. No sweat.
Paddock, Jack cracked the virus. We're in.
Then you now have full access to the entire facility.
That's gotta be the centrifuge.
And storm or no storm, we're heading over there.
That's not a good sign. Red Condor out there.
Yo, Bear, you lose a condor by any chance?
Several, in fact, while running weapons to a certain, desert-dwelling friend of mine. Keep whatever you find.
Okay. Solid copy. Jack, can you get this open?
I can't believe Baird's secretly a gun runner.
You're having trouble believing Baird did something covert? Really?
Yeah, well, put it that way.
Looks like we're gonna have to go through that storm to get there. Let's make it quick.
Haven't run into any swarm yet. That's a fairly good sign.
Don't hold your breath. Between Paddock's Civil War and the weather, could crawled in anywhere.
Well, you called it. Look who's here.
We got a Scion!
And it's got a bastion!
Come on, put these assholes down!
Jack, take him! Took him out.
Pod's having some trouble, mate. Reboot it. We gotta deal with that Scion!
charging. Jack, take him!
Okay, swarm assholes have been wiped clean. Aware of how that sounds?
Yeah, let's just move on.
Okay, I'd appreciate that.
On me, up here.
Oh, hard-shell spacesuits? How advanced was the UIR space program?
All right, so all the exits are blocked. Now what?
Jack, pulse. Jack, activate that crane.
You got it!
All right, Jack, let's do it again. Jack, pulse. Get in there, Jack.
That's the
get out this way. Well, at least a few DBs weren't corrupted. Come on, this way. Look out! Almost there! Centrifuge building's dead ahead! Hang on, we got a straggler.
They're on us!
Not for long!
Take that!
They're down! Let's get inside! Help me get this open. Okay, we're in. So where the hell are those beacons?
Let's check the security cameras.
Well, look who it is. Oh shit, more of them.
Jack, shock trap.
Guys, look. Beacons are tucked away in the capsule.
Yeah. How do we get them out?
We could bring the armor out. There's a platform over there.
Worth a shot. Jack, see what you can do.
Can't believe that knackered thing still works. But it's not slowing down. Oi, Bop! What did you do?
This thing's older than you are, man. Jack's not a miracle worker.
What about an emergency brake?
Well, there's some controls in space.
Jack, take them.
Okay, they're active!
Hey, it's no difference to me. Delete these malfunctions.
Flame out! Throwing fire!
Drop the target.
Okay. Now let's stop this thing. Why isn't this stopping?
Brakes might be toast. I don't know.
We'll have to discuss that later. Swarm!
Got another one. Yeah, baby. Welcome to the blender. Incoming frag!
One less.
Going frag! Hey, hey, hey! It's me! Incoming frag! Frag out! Incoming flash!
Incoming frag!
Neutralized.
Watch out! It's speeding up!
Guys, over there! Snatcher!
Oh shit! Take it out!
Or not. Well, that worked out, didn't it?
Maybe. We need Jack to verify the beacons are okay. Come on. Jack, tell me the beacons are fine. Oh, thank God. Paddock, Baird, beacons are secure. They're also a hell of a lot bigger than I was expecting. I don't think we have room for them all on the skiff.
I'll have my people transport them. Fine, but Delta, I need one here ASAP to get a head start on calibrating them to our network in New Ephyra. Can you do that?
Yeah, I'll carry it to the skiff. Well, that's heavy.
All right, Baird, we're heading back. Paddock, send your people for the rest of these beacons when you can. Delta, let's get back to the skiff. Time to get out of here.
You know, if Paddock's sending folks out here, we should probably clear out the rest of the squad. He's lost enough people today.
Yeah, sorry guys. I'm not gonna be much use in a firefight at the moment.
Stay close to me. You're covered.
Okay, let's go.
JD, you good?
Yeah, just lead the way.
Well, Storm's no better. If anything, it's worse.
Too bad. We're going back into it. Okay, Delta. Our way out's on the other side.
We got swarm, people!
Get behind those sandblast things!
They're called Bulgarite!
Yeah, tomato!
One less.
You gotta deal with those turrets! Guys, come on! That turret's ripping us up!
my way! Kate, you got this.
Got it!
All clear! Now come on, let's get inside! Ah, shit! The door's welded shut! Jack, rip the door and hurry!
Surprising no one, we got more swarm coming in! Can we hold them off? Poor show, mate. Open! Let's get our asses inside!
Okay, skiff's not much farther.
Yeah, easy for you to say.
JD, how's the beacon?
Not damaged. That's the important part.
Kinda relying on you to keep it safe.
Yeah, I got it.
Fate of the world, no pressure.
Hear that? Storm's dying down.
Come on, Delta. Let's get back to the skiff.
You know something, Kate? You're pretty good at this military leadership thing.
I'm not trying to be good at anything.
Yeah, that's probably why you're good at it.
When we're done showing the corporal compliments, we should decide whether we're heading straight back to the airfield or not.
Faz is right. Oh, man. Santa injured my soul.
Fortunately, it doesn't happen often.
So there's one thing I don't get. This wasn't UIR territory originally. So why'd they build their Hammer of Dawn program so close to the COG border?
Vasgari technology, my friend. It's what we're known for. We invented the transistor, the microchip. Of course, while we were making the world a more civilized place, our neighbors were inventing tanks and rifles and missiles. I reckon the UIR moved in, found some lovely facilities and said, oh, hello, we'll take that.
Piss off, thanks. I mean, where's the most devious possible place to build your super weapon? Right along your enemy's border. Brilliant, really. So are Paddock's nomads up to the task of hauling back the rest of those beacons?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. I mean, they seem pretty tough, but this desert's not forgiving. For anyone.
Baird trusts Paddock, we trust Baird. So by the transitive property, we trust Paddock's nomads. The transitive what? Books, Spies. They're filled with valuable insights and concepts.
Now, honestly, I wouldn't know.
How about this? We trust Paddock and his nomads till they give us a reason not to. And they haven't yet.
Works for me.
So, what's the deal with this water tower? Are we stopping or not?
What did Paddock say they're doing here?
Trying to get their water supply back online. Think we just discovered the problem! Swarm!
So let's get in there and clean them out! Jack, take them!
Mind your heads! We got snipers on high!
Shit, they're really dug in up here.
There's a lot of them in here!
Throwing frag!
And the tower's clear. Nice work.
Did any of the nomads make it out of this?
Someone's in there.
All right, enough's enough. Let's get her out of there.
We gonna let her out? I mean, she sound...
All right, come on. Out. There's no one in here. Oh, cute trick. Guess that's how you survived.
Na mira! Koget koi! Okraposi dutini opsa fascist!
I'm not really hearing gratitude here.
All right, Delta. Grab anything useful. Then we head out. Paddock, we just saved one of your engineers at the water tower. She was a handful.
Oh, her. So she survived. That's wonderful. Well, we still need help. Check the pump station and the old docks. We're drilling for groundwater there.
All right, if we get time, we'll look into it. Delta out. Meeting that engineer was sort of like experiencing the entire tragedy of Vaskar in 5 minutes.
Tell me about it. Although she did remind me of my mum. Why you turned out the way you did suddenly makes so much more sense. I noticed something, that the swarm seemed different. Smarter, more cunning. Yeah, rocking spiffy new weapons and armor too. Paddock warned us about that. Said it started happening like a few days ago.
When we were at Mount Kadar.
Wait, you don't think it's connected to?
To when they got their queen back? Yeah, I know it is. And it's only gonna get worse if we don't get the hammer back online.
Anfield's just ahead. Park the skiff as close as you can. That thing's kinda heavy.
And so we meet again.
Let's get that thing to Baird.
Lead the way.
Paddock, where's Baird?
In back. He was explaining to me the new modification he made for your little pod frame. It was boring, so I came out here.
We should probably unload this targeting beacon ASAP.
And you think that's going to save the world?
Baird, we're here with the beacon.
Excellent. I'll meet you around back.
Wait, if Baird's going back to New Afira with the beacon, how are we getting back?
Well, set that targeting beacon down. I'll deal with it in a bit.
Gladly. Hey, Baird. Can we talk?
Yeah, listen, kid. You still got a rocket to launch, and I need to get back to New Afira.
Yeah, right. Of course.
JD, we're fine. I'm just working through it. We can talk later.
I appreciate that. Thanks.
Paddock said you were working on something?
Yeah, a new and improved shield prototype. Jack, go ahead. Install it.
Installed. Tell us about it.
It's actually very interesting. First, it creates an ionized vector.
Baird, cancel class and get out here! Swarm coming in!
Short version, it stops bullets. Now get out there and use it!
Delta, come on! Jack, shield!
Ah, success! On the very first test, too!
Wait, you've never tested it?!
come into my house uninvited. You pay the price.
Take that!
We're not done! Everyone, get to the tarmac before Baird loses his ride home!
On top of us!
We're gonna clear this tarmac or Bear's not going anywhere!
Come on, Delta, don't let up!
Let's go! Okay!
Got you!
Looks like they want you to stay, Baird.
Secure. Now Bear can get the freak out of here.
Come on, we still have shit to do in this bloody desert.
All right, Delta.
Back on the skiff.
So, are we back on task then? Let's hope so.
Children, more bad news, I'm afraid.
What is it now?
My people, transporting the other beacons. I need you to get to them immediately. Their convoy was attacked.
Where?
Close. Their last message was sent from the old city.
All right, we're on it.
Man, the nomads cannot catch a break.
Smoke up ahead! Shit. Yeah, it's a convoy, all right.
All right, let's get in there and see what we can do.
Look! They're still fighting! We gotta help them! Another one of those bloody things!
All right, we're clear. Now let's check on the beacons. Well, they don't look damaged.
Paddock, mate, you hearing this?
He says the beacons are safe. I'll send someone to pick them up now. And don't worry, they'll be well armed. So go, deal with your rocket.
All right, Delta out. All right, we're done here. Let's get back on the skiff.
I swear, if we have to save these nomad skins one more time...
Hey, give them a break. They've been fighting out here alone for months.
Delta, I'm heading out. I'll be in touch.
All right, Baird. Safe travels.
You too. Good luck.
So, what's the plan now?
The hangar. It's time to put that rocket together.
Sounds good to me. What about Paddock's Nomad?
They have stuck their necks out for us. Maybe we own something for that.
Sure, but if we don't get our rocket launched soon, it's not just Paddock's nomads we'll be worrying about.
Okay. Del, think that's the pump station. Should we stop? Let's have a look inside.
Seems pretty quiet.
Could be a good sign. Very bad one.
Hey, You okay back there? Can we help?
Cog! Esta nu sanui. En pals tanzilin pon. Robot, obukis. Po fant babin, robot, obukis.
Wait, robot. I think he needs Jack's help.
Ota. Robot obukis. Robot obukis. What? This? Nahifu! Hey, Cog! Incoming boobies!
Let's keep him back!
Shit, mother!
Ugly little dicks!
Don't let him near the pups!
God damn it, we got more of them!
Come on, we got this!
Oh, fuck that!
Shit, maybe we're coming!
Don't let him reach our friend back there!
Aspetta, puto a lui!
Alright, I don't see any more.
Okay, Akta. Bofant babin, robato bukis. Ja, Ota! Добре, ни пробот. От песнакок. Come Lina Robishi.
Oh! Yeah, good. Sounds happy.
Paddock, we got your pump station up and running again.
Ah, good to hear that. Soon we will occasionally shower again. That just leaves the old docks and our drill. If you can spare the time, please go there.
Alright, we'll do what we can. Delta out.
I think we're done here. So what do you say? Back to the skiff? Guys, we're back by the old docks.
Okay, let's go see what kind of condition Paddock's drill is in. Great. This place is crawling with swarm.
They don't see us yet. Pick a few off quietly.
Jack, take him.
They spotted us! Right, let's get this started!
Let's clear him out, Delta!
I'll tell you what, after this, have some old pasta, baby. Target is down!
All right, Delta. We clear?
Clear. Here too.
Paddock, we cleared out the old docks. Your drill looks okay. I don't think it's damaged.
I'd appreciate if you verified that. Fire it up. But if it starts to shake and smoke, maybe run.
Okay. All right, Jack. It's all you. Paddock, we got your pump station up and running again.
Then you have my thanks.
Hey, look who's here. A friendly local engineer from the water tower. Oh, and she's as charming as ever.
Wow. There's a lady here wired up a surge protector to her. Oh, this should work great for us.
Okay, for Nurninin. As no
Thanks?
That lady is an absolute nut.
I think it's time we got back to the skiff.
Yeah. All right, Delta.
Let's head out. Paddock, I gotta tell you, some of your people are out here going kind of crazy.
What do you expect? They're trapped in an endless cycle of isolation and violence.
Yeah, well, I can see how that would affect a person.
They mean well. I mean, many of them despise you and everything you stand for, but try not to take that personally.
No, of course not. Look, we'll be in touch. Delta out.
You know, I may have complained a bit. Or a lot. Or a lot, thank you, Del. But this has actually been a pretty ripping time, all in all. To sum it up, 8 out of 10 would do it again.
And it's been surprisingly not terrible having you alone.
Yeah, I'll take that, yeah.
Get the other side. Let's finish this. Paddock, we're back at the hangar. Everything should be ready.
Good. Baird left instructions he asked me to read you. And I quote, "Get inside, initiate the rocket assembly procedure, launch aforementioned rocket, and hope these satellites talk to ours." End quote.
Wait. Hope the satellites talk to ours?
What do you want from me? I can barely turn on a computer. Go press the button and see what happens.
Never launched this rocket.
And there we are. Everyone's favorite rocket.
Let's get down to the platform and throw a switch.
Yeah, see what happens.
They could have hidden half a city in here. Massive.
Yeah. Don't envy whoever had to build it. This better work. Paddock, rocket's assembling.
Look out! There's a bloody snatcher in here!